Hi, beautiful humans. I'm here today to make this video about how to change the world. So, first thing to change the world, you have to believe that you can. And if you don't believe that you can, you're not going to. And it might seem crazy to think that you can change the world, but it's the people that think they can that are crazy enough to do it. So, first thing is just believing in your dreams and believing in yourself. Now, whatever your specific expertise of genius is, it's likely that other people won't easily understand it because you have a certain edge in something. You have a special vision that you came here to share with the world. And there's sometimes when you have a vision or an idea, other people don't see it right away, especially if it's your specific kind of genius. So you have to really validate yourself and understand yourself because people might not understand you right away. And you might even have to teach them how to understand your concept. But if this is your thing that you came to the earth to do, then it's really important that you do it. And whether or not people understand it. And yeah, it can feel lonely at first when you're living your true vision and your true purpose and your true genius because, like I said, at first people might not understand you or be able to validate you in a way that you would want because you're the one carrying that torch and they can't see it yet, right? So you really have to just like hug yourself and be like, I see you, you have great ideas. And then yeah, you have to sometimes kind of like hold the long-term vision even before other people can see, and you hold that vibration of the long-term vision and you kind of teach people in bite-sized pieces. So now I'll talk about as a leader, because we do need leaders right now. We need you to lead in whatever it is that you came here to share with the world. Now, being a leader is very needed now and important. And so I just want to introduce the concept of discernment. So sometimes you want to help everyone, right? But not everyone can benefit from the same kind of help. So you have to really give people bite-sized pieces of what they can handle. For example, say you see beggars on the street and you have to really evaluate, like say you want to help them, right? If you give one money, maybe they will buy drugs with it. If you give another one money, maybe they will buy food for their kids. You know, if you give one money, maybe they will spend it on candy. Or if you give another one money, maybe they will go buy an outfit to go to a job interview. So it's really, really, really important that beyond good intentions that we use discernment to evaluate where each person is and what the most effective way to help is, because sometimes less is more, right? And it's a fine line between supporting and enabling. And so we really want to teach people to fish, and we really want to create, rather than giving the fish, and we really want to create long-term sustainable systems. So I don't know what piece you came to teach the world, you came to teach me, you came to hold the vision for. I don't know what your specific genius is, but you have a specific genius and you know things that other people don't know. And even if you told them your idea, they might be like, you're crazy, right? But it's that craziness, you need to validate yourself and you say, it's not crazy, it's actually a really great idea. And you have to hold that for yourself because no one else can hold it for you, really. I mean, maybe you have a couple cool friends that can see it, but your own unique brand of genius is very special and very needed. And so you are a leader in that area. You are a leader in whatever your expertise is. And we all have different gateways of perception. And what does this mean? This means that some people walk into a room and they notice the structure and the dimensions and the architecture. And some people walk into a room and they notice the colors and the energy flow. Some people walk into a room and they notice the mood, right? The mood or the feeling, right? So these are all different gateways of perception. We all have different senses, like a different color palette of senses. So whatever your expertise is, you need to honor that. You need to acknowledge that you know things I don't know, and that's very valuable. And whatever your zone of expertise is what you're meant to share with the world. And it's very important that we each empower ourselves as individuals, because we've been systematically trained and talked out of trusting our inner knowing and trusting our own ability to perceive, and trusting our own skill set, our own perception. So in this new time that we're going into, this new paradigm that we're creating, this new paradigm that we're becoming, that we're unfolding into, that we're basically taking the veils off, and we're awakening, we're remembering our power that was always there, and we're remembering, we're reclaiming our ability to create the world that we want. And this begins with each and every single one of us remembering who we are, remembering our own power, and honoring our own unique skill set, our own unique gateways of perception, our own unique genius as a gift to the world. And we are all leaders in whatever it is that our own expertise is. And so we bow to the light in each other. We honor each other. We need each other. We're all a part of the same holographic unfolding reflections of each other. So you are powerful. You are uniquely special and genius. You are needed in the world. And the most important thing you can do is honor yourself, see yourself for your own genius that you are, and reclaim your power, your inner knowing, like what you know, you know. Let yourself know that. Let yourself know that. Let yourself speak that. Let yourself live that. And the authority is no longer outside of you. Of course, you can see the light and the genius in each one of your reflections around you, and you can honor that, and you can go to them for guidance in whatever their zone of expertise is, but you weigh this against the resonance of your own being. You know, when you listen to someone and you don't even know the whole story yet, but you feel it rings true. It rings, resonates, vibrates, rings true in your being, and you know that they're tapped into something. And so you can trust what you know, and you can gauge what you trust and in your reflections around you based off of your own inner knowing. Again, even if it's not your zone of expertise, you can allow it to weigh the truth of your heart. And it's safe to live your truth. It is safe to know what you know and to act accordingly. And Like I said, not everyone is going to understand you or the way that you're living or your ideas. And for those that it's right to help, or for those that you can lend a hand to, it's very important to have discernment about what is the next right step for them. What is the next, just a little, just the very next little bit for each person. Okay? So, thank you for remembering your power and for embodying your genius and your expertise. And the light in me sees the light in you. And you are a beautiful reflection.